Hello everybody, Raven Knight here, coming at you with a very unique video. So as you can see here, I'm gonna be doing some duel matches. I had some duel orders I wanted to complete, so I decided to play a few duel rounds. Here I am playing Richard Blackthorne, the Lawbringer, up against a berserker with a name I have never seen. So I decided this will be a fun match, this will be unique. I'm not good against fighting against berserkers, I've never been good against berserkers, so I'm kind of curious to see how this will go. But as you can see, he's not doing anything. I'm kind of giving him his chance, I'm waiting him out, seeing what he does, but then he starts running. Up against the wall. At first, I think maybe he's trying to bait me to the wall so he can, wall splat me. But eventually, since he doesn't do anything, I decided to throw caution to the wind and start swinging. And he never does anything. I'm kind of like, what's going on? I'm just going to keep wailing on you, bro. And I win the first round. It was very strange. And he gives me a good fight here. Again, I am very confused by this. What is going on? I don't understand. Was he caught off guard? Was he busy with something? Was he distracted? Maybe he knew I was a YouTuber and wanted to give me a free win. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I was kind of confused. But then I think, okay, let's see what he does in round two. Let's see how he plays. And at first, it looks like he's going to actually fight, because here's what he does. I run towards him, he runs towards me, and he starts off with a light, heavy, and then cancels and runs away. And I'm like, oh, I see what he's doing. He's being a troll. He's being a jerk. Okay, whatever. He's luring me to the wall to wall splat me, and like a moron, I'm going to give that to him. So I take a swing, and he rolls away and starts running away. And this, to me, is annoying. This is very annoying what he's doing. He's just drawing out time. He's not actually trying to play the game. He's not trying to fight. He's just being an asshole. That's what he's being. He is trying his hardest to prolong the round, be a jerk, be a troll. I don't like it. I'm kind of like, hey, I got stuff I need to do. I got other duel matches I need to play. I don't need you playing. If you're not going to fight me, just quit the match. Let me fight the bot and get the kills I need. Okay, like, to me, this is very cringe. And here's the thing: the way he's dodging and avoiding my attacks, he's clearly somewhat experienced with the game. So I don't think he's a bad berserker. And you'll see that in a little bit, he's definitely not a bad berserker. But just the way that he plays, it's garbage. Because to me, garbage is not whether or not you're good at the game. It's how you play the game, how you treat your fellow players. But we both said good fight, move on to round three, and you'll see the automatic shift, and you'll see what this berserker was actually doing. He's one of those players, and you'll run into the type. Like, if you're new to the game, you'll run into these players, and it's very annoying. He's one of those who likes to lose the first two rounds on purpose, so that once you're one round away from victory, he suddenly decides, all right, now I'll actually try and win, and thus make you feel bad because you thought you'd win. Like, basically shove it in your face that, ha, I'm so good, I don't even need to win the first two rounds to beat you. I'll beat you in the last three. And to me, that's a scummy way to play. That is a scummy way to play. Because all it does is, for new players who are getting used to the game, it gets their hopes up only for them to be dashed, and here I lose. Like I said, I'm not good against playing berserker. And he's clearly a decent berserker. He played pretty well. So, honestly, for new players, it's annoying. For veteran players, it's just cringe-worthy. This kind of playstyle is cringe. But then again, as Havoc has said many times, berserkers are hard for him to deal with. I have trouble dealing with them. And here he is running against the wall, and I think what he's trying to do is get the wall splat. You'll notice he never does. I actually get the wall splat once. But take a look. So, caught him in the guard break, throw him up against the wall. Well, I didn't get him on the wall, but I got close. And that's one thing that I always do. That's one thing that I always seem to mess up when fighting berserkers. I always end up misreading what they're going to do from their top unblockable heavy. Whenever they do it, I always read the wrong thing. Now that's funny, catching him with the long arm. I don't know if he intentionally let me catch him, or if he actually made a bad read there, but I just thought that was funny. Like, he completely missed that long arm. I thought that was funny. But here he goes. I missed the read, and then I died. Again, I lose round four. And he gives me a good fight. I give him a good fight back. Now, one thing that I notice, he's saying good fight at the end of the matches. So maybe even though he's being a troll, he has some dignity to him, I guess. That was my first thought. We'll see. So we go into round five. Final round. Final thing. We go to meet each other. And right now, I'll be honest, I'm not feeling too good about it. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to win this. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to try. And I actually do pretty well at first. I get him in some good reads. The problem is Lawbringer right now, I think many of you will agree, Lawbringer's not in a good place right now, so he's not as strong as he could be. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming my loss on the character. I've never been good at fighting berserkers, so that's my fault, not the character's fault. I've always been bad at making reads. Like here, I make all the wrong reads, bro. I make all the wrong reads. So that is on me, not him. It's on me. But still, I wish Lawbringer were in a better place, for one thing. That's my side tangent. So I lose, and what does he do? Emote spam. I give him a good fight, and he gives me a thanks, thanks, thanks. Now that's the thing, man. That's the thing that annoys me. You won. You did it. You played it. You played a little bit trolly. You played a little bit like that. Okay, whatever. You won. Congrats. Don't be an ass. Okay, you won. This is the kind of thing that's cringeworthy. So I say, you know what? Screw that. I'm not taking that sitting down. I think about it first, like, you know what? Maybe I should quit to the world map. But then I think, no. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna do this again, and I'm gonna play a better character. So I offer to challenge into a rematch. Because here's the thing, that kind of behavior pisses me off. If he had just said good fight and then moved on, whatever, I wouldn't have cared. I would have walked on. But then you go in emote spam and chat spam after that, after you played that crappily. Nah, that's garbage play. And you'll notice he never agrees to the rematch. He just sits there. What is with this guy in wanting to drag everything out? He dragged out the first 2 rounds just to win the last 3. Now he's dragging out, moving into the next thing. I don't get it. But it's time for him to pay the piper. So we go in, and I think about who's going to be the best person to play right now. Who should I go? And I think about it, and I go, you know what? Havoc has taught me so much. Havoc has been awesome, so it's time for me to step into my new main and play Ruth. We go on Warden, that's right. Now, that's a gamble, because Warden isn't always the best character to play. Warden isn't always the strongest, so it's going to be a real gamble. Now, of course, he waits forever. As you can see, I just skipped ahead because he waits forever to pick a character what is with this clown and just making me wait. But he finally picks Highlander. Now, Highlander's another character that I'm not good at fighting. I struggle against Highlanders too. So I'm already thinking, man, this is going to be rough. But maybe this time he'll stop with the trolling and actually take me seriously. Maybe this time he'll stop with the trolling and actually fight. Let's find out. We go into round 1. And what does he do? Oh, we're not doing salutes this time either. We're going right into it. He throws a light, but then what does he do? He starts running again. Because as usual, he has to show off. He has to lose the first 2 rounds and be a troll. He gives me a good fight. I think about it. I decide not to give it to him. I'm like, nope, you don't get a good fight. What you did last round was cringe. You don't get a good fight. So let's move on to round 2. Can you guys guess what he's going to do in round 2? Just take a guess. Just take a guess what you think he's going to do in round 2. Let's see if y'all get it right. Will he A, take me seriously, B, be a tool, or C, rage quit? If you said be a tool, duh. He's just running away. This time at least he tries to parry, like he's just like, I'm going to show off how good I am. Okay. Yeah. Don't know what that was for. You're still running. There we go. Got him. I give him a good fight that time. He gives me a good fight. So now is the part where he should start taking me seriously. And round 3 will show he decides to take me seriously now. Now again, Highlanders are rough for Wardens. Highlanders are rough for me in general. For some reason, I can't play Highlander worth crap. They're a tough character for me to play, but I can't fight against them for whatever reason. It's very strange. So, we step into the match with this Highlander, and finally, he's going to take me seriously. He actually lets me get the first hit because, again, he wants to be a troll. Now, I could have sworn I dodged that kick, but what have you. I got him with the sidelights. I'm trying to get him in the wall splat. He catches me with the kick again. Catches me with the other kick. Now, how did that hit? I could have sworn my guard was there, but whatever. Block that. Block that. Catch him with the zone, but then he kills me. Gives me a good fight. I give him a good fight. I'll admit, at this point, I'm kind of mad. Because this is the second time he's done this to me, kind of trolled me. So I'm like, alright. I will now step into the Warden space. I will not just play Ruth. I must become Ruth. I must fight this fool. And so, we go into round 4. this beautiful, beautiful round 4. He starts by catching me with the kick. Already he's got the lead. But that time he missed the kick. I've noticed also the way he kind of deals with me. He doesn't like to try to parry my unblockables. So that time I let one swing. I've got the lead and he's down on zone. Sorry, down on stamina. My fault. He parried that one. Gets me on the ground. Really shouldn't have gone for that light. He should have gone for the heavy, but I guess he wanted to troll again. Caught him with the guard break. Caught him with the other. Done. And I give him what he deserves. Now, I love that he gives me a good fight. Like, oh, yeah, you good fight, man. Good. No, thanks. Thanks for that. You gave me 2 free wins, and now I get to take the 3rd when you actually decide to try. Nope. Nope. Not how that's going to roll. So, now you might think, Raven, don't you think that was a little mean? Just a little bit. Just a little. But I was mad. I was mad. But if any of you guys have played people like this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly how it is. Just that kind of playstyle is incredibly cringeworthy. And no, I'm not going to play him again. I decide right after that, I'm done. I'm leaving that. I'm not fighting him again. I got my win. I'm moving on. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all sticking around for this cringe video, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.